Hey guys, it's Movies with Bruce. I'm back again. We've had a rough time here at the Fisher household, but hey, we're getting there. But hey, it's Movies with Bruce time. It's 3 months into 2019. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Well, let's take a look real quick and let's see what's going on at Redbox with Movies with Bruce. We'll be on the air in the morning with Scotty Campbell, so I'm recording this tonight. You'll see it sometime tomorrow after we get off the air. 92.9 WFHG Super Talk. We're on there every Thursday at 7:50. Scotty Campbell's on there all week long. Let's look at Redbox real quick. What's new at Redbox? Instant Family. If you remember, we reviewed that, and it got some great reviews from some of my friends and some folks I know who have adopted kids and said that Instant Family, spot on, does a good job. So that's at Redbox. Creed Part 2 is a boxing movie. Looks good. Also, Ralph Breaks the Internet. Boy, that one did really well at the box office. And we saw that. I saw it with my kids. It had some good morals and values in it as well. Talk about how to treat your friends. So Ralph Breaks the Internet, family friendly. A Star is Born. Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper. Boy, did that thing take off like a rocket. That one's out there. Great movie. Rented it again. Watched it again the other night. If you're looking for something historic, let me give you a suggestion. Mary, Queen of Scots. I caught a couple of people coming out of the movie theater up at Tinseltown that had just seen this. They said it was an amazing movie. So if that's your type of movie and you like that time period or historical movies, try that one from Redbox as well. So what's going on at the box office? We mentioned that it's March. So what's the top 5 in ticket sales at the box office so far this year? Number 1, I told you so, Glass. Superheroes are real, and Glass is going to prove it. That one is sitting at $109 million for the year. Number 2, told you so, The Upside with Kevin Hart. I think it's his best performance yet. An amazing movie about how two men bring out the upside in each other. That one's sitting at $103 million. Number 3 is Part 3. Was that confusing? That happens a lot, doesn't it? How to Train Your Dragon. Now, I understand this is the last installment of that. Who knows? We'll see. But it's doing well at the box office at $97 million. Number 4, family friendly as well. Maybe there's a pattern there. The Lego Movie Part 2 is coming in at $91 million for the year, and rounding it out is a sci-fi hit that we didn't think was going to be a sci-fi hit. Alita Battle Angel is sitting at number 5, sci-fi thriller at $72 million. So that's the top 5 there, and the top 5 you got going on at Redbox as well. This weekend, what's coming out? Well, it's new, it's huge, it's going to dominate probably for the next couple of weeks. We're talking about, of course, Thursday night premiere, which is tonight, tomorrow, tonight. Anyway, Thursday night premiere at most movie theaters, Captain Marvel. If you remember where we left off in the last installment of the Avengers movie, Thanos was successful in his threat and he destroyed half the population of Earth, plus a lot of Avengers as well, just turn them to ash like that. So I think the last we saw of Iron Man, he was on some sort of a, mission, faulted mission that's going to end in his demise. He's trapped on the ship in outer space. But Nick Fury was able to real quick send a distress signal. And we saw it when it hit the ground. We saw a particular logo or emblem. Now, what we're going to find out this weekend, we're going to find out who Nick Fury sent that emergency message to, and that's going to be none other than Captain Marvel. Now, some of you all know, and I wanted to take a second to say thank you. The last 2 weeks has been extremely rough here. I've had a major head cold. I've had a bad ear infection. We've had a sore throat. We've not been able to talk. I've not been to the movies. I've not been to the gym. I've not been anywhere but other than here working on the house. We also had some flooding. So the body is on the mend a little bit, and the house is being repaired and worked on as well. Haven't been to the gym or the movie theater in about 2 weeks. I did get to see one little movie day before last. We'll talk about that in a second. But the good news, the ferrets have been absolutely oblivious to this the whole time. They've been here with me upstairs. They've been great. They're doing wonderful, but just saying. So 2 things I wanted to say real quick on my time today is I want to say thank you for everybody who reached out. There were a lot of folks that said, hey, let us bring you a meal and take a little pressure off of you. Let us, help you out with some of the bills and stuff, and the pump that I had to buy. I had to buy another pump for the basement. So all these things, a lot of folks have kicked in. One of my friends from the Knoxville, Oak Ridge area actually sent the ferrets a bag of food, and that was perfect timing. I was about like that low in the bottom of the bag, so that worked out great. Had some folks just really, really reach out and send me some text messages, emails and stuff, and just say, hey, Bruce, just hang in there. Sometimes, guys, things hit in multiples, and we're just not always ready for it. I would have never thought that this would happen again. It happened about 7 or 8 years ago, and I thought we had everything in place for it not to happen. I was already sick before the flood came. Getting down there and working in the flood and the flood waters and all this stuff just made it worse, and my body just couldn't handle it. But first, thank you. Secondly, let me remind you of something as we go into this weekend. In my area, probably in yours, there's been a lot of floods damage. There's been a lot of heartache and a lot of things going on. I guarantee you there's somebody near you that could use a little bit of your time. If nothing else, take their kids to Just Jump or bring them a hot dog lunch or something and say, hey, man, I've got a wet back. You need me to come over for a little while? Anything. Hey, I've got a pickup truck. Let's get some of this stuff to the dump. Let's get some of these wet boxes out of your house. I know I've been there. I'm still going through it. But my second part of this is make sure you reach out to friends in your neighborhood or maybe a coworker or somebody at church and say, you know what? I'm coming over Saturday. We're going to help out. We're going to get you there, or we're going to, entertain you for a little while, bring you something to eat or whatnot. It's a big, huge help. So that's what's going on here in the area that I'm at. And that's why I wasn't able to be on that last week. Now, I did mention that I did get to see one movie. I've seen one movie. I'm going into movie withdrawals and gym withdrawals and life withdrawals. But anyway, Chloe Grace Moretz, some of you might remember her from a couple of movies that she's had. She has snuck back into the theater with a horror thriller called Greta. Now, I wanted to see it just because I wanted to see how she did. She's grown up. She's older. I want to see how she did a lead actress in a movie. I thought it was a good movie. You see the previews, you kind of understand. Chloe's on the subway, and she sees a pocketbook that has been left accidentally. Well, you find out real quick, even in the previews, you find out real quick that Greta left that pocketbook on purpose. And she has a pretty sinister friendship in mind with Chloe Grace. So what happens? How does this older woman just really control Chloe Grace? So she gets a hold on her mentally. Greta is not a slasher movie, but it is creepy, scary, and I thought it was pretty good. So if it's something you want to check out this weekend, that's something I saw. So what's coming up at the movie theaters? I want to get you to look below. I'm going to give you a link to a romantic movie that's coming up called 5 Feet Apart. I want you to see what that is and what it's about. I got a feeling it's going to be a pretty good movie. There's a pretty good family-friendly movie coming out called Wonder Park. Is it going to be a blockbuster? Probably not, but I think it'll be a neat little kids movie that might fly under the radar when the kids say, hey, what can we go see? You don't want to see Captain Marvel. You don't want to see all this other stuff out there. So maybe family-friendly Wonder Park might be for you. So, guys, again, I missed you last week. I apologize. Thank you again for all the text messages you sent to me and well wishes and encouragement. It means a whole lot. And last thing I want to tell you is I promise, we will pay it forward. Guys, have a great week. I'm out. It's about time for the ferrets to get up. It's 6:30. It's about time to feed them. So thank you all very much. Have a great week. Go catch a movie. Give me 5 minutes and I'll give you a great movie. Thanks.